Hello, my name's Katya. Let me check really quick to make sure I can see everything. My name's Katya. I'll be leading today's yoga flow. Just gonna do a really pretty easy Hatha sequence. I want to make sure that you can hear me, that this is okay. Anyways, um, so yeah, let me just check to make sure you can see me all right. Great. This is through the Center of Spirituality, Dialogue, and Service at Northeastern, and this is going to be a 60-minute class. It's supposed to start at 4 and go until 5, so I'm going to go ahead and just wait a few minutes, see if anyone else wants to join. And set a little timer. Great. Great. All right. So let's see. Oh, this is hard. This is not very well situated. All right. There we go. So if you want to start out on a comfortable seated position on the ground, whether that's cross-legged, just like an easy leg cross, or a half lotus. If you can do a full lotus, go for it. I can't, so I'm not going to. Also, if you're more comfortable sitting on your knees, your feet flat on the ground behind you, backside down. We're just going to start off today with a really simple little breathing exercise. This is called Nadi Shodhana. We're going to start out, you're going to take your pointer finger and your middle finger, and you're going to put them right between your eyebrows. And we're going to close gently with our right thumb. We're going to close off our right nostril and breathe in through the left. After breathing in, you're going to take your ring finger, cover your left nostril and open your right, and breathe out through the right. Inhale again through the right. And close that nostril and breathe out through the left. When you're on time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. With every exhale, you're going to inhale back on that same side. And exhale on the other. Go ahead and go at whatever speed is good for you. Gently close your eyes. Inhale the same side you exhaled on. Now exhale the other side. And we'll gently relax our hands. If you're sitting cross-legged, you can bring your hands palms up or palms down, the tops of your knees. If you're sitting on your knees like I am, either fold your hands in your lap or just set them down in front of you, whatever's comfortable. Now close our eyes and just keep breathing through our nose gently. Take this time to notice where you are. Besides being inside your house, check in with your body and your mind and see where they are. What are you bringing to your practice today? Where have you felt tension recently? You want to set an intention for your practice. Something you can come back to throughout. Whether that's being more present or letting go of tension or getting stronger. Or being more gentle. So we're breathing, let's slowly start rotating our neck around in a circle. If you can go with the flow of your breath, that'd be great. Inhaling as you roll back. Exhaling on the front. And switch direction. As you roll your neck, see if you can notice the alignment of your body. Are your hips and your shoulders in line with one another? Your back straight. Inhale, we're going to come back to center. Inhale, let's extend our arms out in front of us. Take a deep breath here, lengthening up through your back. Exhale, and your hands to touch your shoulders. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull them back in. More inhale, extend. Now we're going to let our hands drop out in front of us. Just feel that little stretch right there. If you'd like, you can place your hands down on the ground for a further stretch. Your hands flat, wrists facing forward. Bring back up. Just roll our hands towards us and curving them in like this. Inhale, extend. Exhale, roll. Right, now that we're here, we're going to inhale, roll our shoulders back, around. Inhale, elbows touch. Exhale, open your chest. And switch directions. See how open you can get your shoulders all the way around. Try to draw big circles with your elbows. And relax. Go ahead and just shake out a little bit. Now we're back. We're sitting here. We're going to inhale, Extend our spine all the way up. And exhale. And we're going to bring our left arm up. And exhale over to the right. Stretch. Try not to lean too far over, keeping your shoulders more or less in line with your hips. Feeling that stretch in your left side body. And keeping your shoulder away from your ear. Maybe gazing up at the upper arm. Inhale, extend, exhale, release a little bit more. Inhale, pull all the way back up. Exhale, release. Gonna inhale, lift our right arm up. And exhale over to the left. Keeping our shoulders rolled back away from our ears like I keep forgetting. And gazing up at our right hand. Inhale, extend your back, exhale. Release a little bit further into the stretch. Inhale, reach up and relax. Now we're going to come sit in a cross-legged pose. And take our left foot, left leg, bend it underneath us, and take our hands and interlace them underneath our right knee. And just do some really gentle ankle circles out in one direction, and back in the other. I know I haven't been walking very often. Just been on my couch doing work. Maybe you have though. So inhale, we're going to extend our leg out in front of us. Exhale, pull your knee into your chest. Inhale, extend it on so far as you can keep your back straight and your shoulders down. So inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. 2 more with your own breath. Great. And switch to the other leg. Bring your right foot down the side of you. Interlace our hands underneath our left knee. Then go ahead and just roll your foot out. And switch direction if you want to. Now inhale, we're going to extend our leg out in front of us. And exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, in. With your own breath. And I came back to a seated position to do a really simple twist. We're going to inhale, lengthen through our back. Place our left hand behind us, our right hand on our opposite knee, or wherever's comfortable. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, gently twist to the left. And breathe here. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can bring your left knee up. Raise your right hand And hook your right elbow around your left knee. And exhale, come back to center. Do the same thing on the other side. Place our right hand behind us, our left hand on our right knee. Inhale, straighten your back, and exhale, gentle twist to the right. Inhale, extend, and exhale, twist a little bit further. Again, if you want a slightly deeper twist, and bring your right knee up and hook your left elbow over your right knee. And exhale, release. And one more twist before we get started. Now lay down on our backs. Now bring your left knee into your chest. Take your right hand and twist over to the side. Keeping your left arm extended, gazing over your left hand. Go ahead and let your hips stack over one another. Try to keep your left shoulder on the ground if possible. If not, go ahead and relax that twist a little bit. See if you can bring your intention to mind as you're laying here. You find your mind wandering. Think about what it was that you decided you want this practice to be about. See if you can cultivate that feeling inside of you. Next inhale, we're going to come back to center. Before we do the other side, again, we're going to interlace our fingers underneath our left knee and extend that left knee to wherever is comfortable. If you can just extend it over here, it's totally fine. Just feel that stretch, flexing your foot. If you have a belt or a rope, it might be easier to hold. Just go ahead, hold your leg and extend it out. Feeling that hamstring stretch. Inhale, bring your knee in, and exhale, let it fall out. See if you can feel the difference between your left and right side of your body. Now inhale, bring your right knee into your chest, and exhale, and twist your right knee over to your left side, keeping your right shoulder on the ground and gazing over your right hand. We'll just hang out here for a while, breathing wherever you feel tension. And inhale, come back to center. And again, interlacing your fingers underneath your right knee. We're going to inhale, extend our leg out in front of us. And exhale, pull it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Go ahead and just leave it there, wherever you're at. Exhale, bring your knee in, and release. Now rolling over onto our side, we're going to push ourselves up, and we're going to come to tabletop position. Here in tabletop position, your elbows should be right underneath your shoulders and your knees directly underneath your hips. We're going to inhale, arch our back, look up, cow pose, and exhale. Arch your back in, look at our belly button. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, curve in. Go with the flow of your own breath. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, curve in. Try to make this a dynamic pose so you're moving the whole time. You're not getting stuck in any one position. And you're moving throughout your entire breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling grateful for your nose. Doing all the air filtering that it does. Exhale, one more. Inhale, arch up. Exhale, relax. All right. So now we're going to do some leg lifts. So we're going to inhale, and keeping our back leg bent, we're going to lift our right leg straight up to the sky. And exhale, we're going to pull it in, touch our nose. Inhale, extend up and out. Exhale, pulling in. Your back should be doing the same curving movement that you were doing earlier. Still with your breath, but this time adding your knee to it. Inhale up. Exhale, curve in. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, curve in. And now we switch to the other leg. Inhale, extend our left leg up. Exhale. With your own breath, inhale up. Exhale through. You might want to adjust a little bit for your balance. See how that's going? Just struggling a little bit. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, curve in. Inhale up. Exhale in. Do two more. Inhale up. Exhale in. Inhale up. Exhale. And coming back down to tabletop, let's bring our toes to touch. Let our knees come out a little bit and push back into a comfortable child's pose. Stretching your arms out in front of you and placing your head down on your mat or the ground. Just take a second to breathe. And with our next inhale, we're going to come back to tabletop. We're going to do a similar movement, but with our upper body. So inhale, we're going to extend our left arm up towards the sky, opening our chest. Exhale, we're going to thread the needle back through the opening between our right arm and our right leg. And inhale, extend all the way up. Exhale, thread through, coming back. Inhale, up. Exhale, through. Again, letting your movement take the entire breath. Inhale up. Exhale through. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, reach through. And this time, as we're reaching through, we're going to let our left shoulder rest on the ground. Nice little twist. And if we can, we're going to open up our right arm up towards the sky. Getting a stretch through our left shoulder. If you'd like, you can take that right arm, twist it around and rest it on your left thigh. Otherwise, you can keep it straight up or on the ground in front of you. It's good for balance. As you're here, just keep breathing into your belly. Next inhale, we're going to bring our hand back down to the ground. Exhale. And inhale, we're going to push back up into tabletop position. Then we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So tuck my shirt in a little bit. Great. Back in tabletop, we're going to inhale, open up our right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread it through, our hands bending back. Inhale, extend all the way up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, up. Exhale, through. And with your own breath, inhaling all the way up. Exhaling through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Let's do 3 more of these. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, we're going to thread through and place our right shoulder down on the ground. Inhaling to open up. Our left hand up towards the sky. And if you'd like to place it around your back on your right thigh, that's fine. If you want to keep it up, gazing up towards your hand, that's also fine. Or down on the ground, whatever's comfortable for you. This position, you should feel a stretch through your right shoulder, through your upper back. While we're in this twist, going to continue breathing deeply through our nose. Inhale, release that arm back. And inhale, come back to tabletop. Go ahead and just a little bit of a roll with your chest, your head. Get some movement in there. Just did a lot for upper back. If you want to interlace your fingers behind your back, open up your chest. Another good stretch here is to take your hands behind you, grab opposite elbows, roll your shoulders back, look up. You can interlace your fingers, look up. Or if you'd like, you can take your prayer hands, palm to palm, between your shoulder blades. This really forces, again, your chest to open up. And on the next inhale, exhale and release your hands behind you. And we'll get started with the standing series. So coming to the top of your mat. Whew, my floor is so creaky. I'm gonna inhale, reach up. Bring your hands together, exhale, bend all the way down. Whoever's comfortable. Try and keep your legs straight no matter where that is. With a slight bend, not locked. Inhale, we're gonna look forward. Flat back. Stay where you are. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're gonna step our right foot back. Your left foot forward, coming into a runner's lunge. Inhale. Feel that nice stretch in your quad. And exhale, we're going to step back into downward facing dog. So first downward facing dog of the day, go ahead and pedal your feet out here a little bit. Get those hamstrings ready. Great. Now we're going to inhale, bring our right foot forward in between our hands. Into a runner's lunge, inhale, look up. Now inhale, you're going to take your left leg and step it up to your right. Exhale, bend forward. Go ahead and let your head hang. Grab your elbows if you want. Shake out a little bit. Releasing your arms. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend down. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up. And exhale, hands down through heart center. Relax. Let's do a few more of these. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center, come down to the ground. Inhale, step your right foot back. This time we're going to come to a slightly higher lunge. See if you can either sit up here, placing your hands, your knee in front of you, or bringing them up. And salutation. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let's just sit here for a second. If you'd like, you can have blocks as well to hold you here, or keeping your hands on the ground is also totally fine. Bring that stretch through your front right quad. And exhale, we're going to come down, step our right foot back, come down through plank, chaturanga, down to the ground. your knees, chest, and chin onto the ground. And inhale up either through baby cobra, regular cobra, or downward facing dog, in which only the tops of your feet and your hands should be supporting you. If you feel any pinching at all in your lower back at this point, please go into a slightly less intense version. Yoga should not be painful. Inhale, we're going to exhale, roll over the tops of our toes, back into downward facing dog. Here again, pedal out our legs a little bit. Rooting down through our hands, spreading our fingers out, fanning them. Your next inhale, we're going to bring our right foot forward. And if you're comfortable here, you can stay here. If you have blocks and you want to use those, that's a great adjustment. If you'd like to stay here with your hands on your thigh for balance, that's great. Or you can extend your arms up, head of you into a moon salutation. Inhale, look up. Breathe deeply through your nose, feeling that stretch in your left front quad. Inhale, and we're going to exhale back down. And inhale, bring our left foot up to meet our right. So release here. You want to grab your elbows and hang for a second. Feel that stretch in your hamstrings. And release. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Release. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up. Oops. And exhale, hands down through heart center. All right. Once again, same thing. Inhale, we're going to reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center, come all the way down to the ground. Inhale, step your right foot back, left foot front, up into a moon salutation and breathe. Shoulders away from your ears, arms straight. Make sure that your front leg is at no more than a 90-degree angle. Inhale and release down over your front legs. Exhale, bring your left foot back, come down through plank into chaturanga. You want to bring your knees, chest, and chin down to the ground. Inhale up, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Pedal out those legs a little bit more. Really root through the front of your hands. See if you can push back, feel your tailbone going straight up to the ceiling. Inhale, bring your right foot forward. Stand up into a moon pose. Again, make sure that your front leg is at not more than a 90-degree angle, or not like further over your knee. You want to keep your knee and your ankle straight in line. Inhale, we're reaching up. Exhale, head and bend back down. Inhale, we're going to bring our left leg up to meet our right and hang for just a moment. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, we're going to come all the way up. And exhale, release. Going to continue with our standing series now that we're a little bit warmed up. So inhale, Pull up. Exhale. We'll bend all the way down. Inhale, pull up up. Exhale, you're going to walk, step, or jump back into plank. Exhale, down to chaturanga. Inhale, up through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and stretch out here for a moment. Now we're going to take our right leg, lift it up towards the sky, and bend it over, allowing our knees to stack, or our hips to stack. Now continue to stay rooted up through your hands so that you're not falling forward and putting pressure on your lower back. Keep your legs and your arms strong while releasing those hips. Inhale, extend. And now we're going to bring our right foot up through our hands, rotating our left leg in the back so that our heel is down on the ground, 45-degree angle facing out. Bending our right knee to wherever is comfortable, but not more than a 90-degree angle. Inhaling, bring our hands up, and here we are in Warrior One. In Warrior One, try to keep both your hips facing forward and your shoulders in line with your hips. Standing up straight, arms on top of your arms above you. And bending through, you should feel a deep stretch in your back hamstring. Make sure to keep your back heel on the ground. If that means you have to come forward a little bit, that's totally fine. Step back. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Back is straight. Next inhale, we're going to open up, come to Warrior Two. You can move your back leg out a little bit more. Now it should be at 90 degrees perpendicular to your front leg. Your front heel should be in line with the middle of your back foot. And extending our arms out in front of us, keeping our shoulders away from our ears, and gazing over our front hand. Trying to open up those hips as much as possible. And breathe. The next inhale, we're going to flip our right hand forward, or flip our right hand over. Bring our left arm behind our back. Inhale. Bring our right arm up. And gently lean back. If you'd like to have some support, you can keep your hand either on your leg or on your calf, but avoid your knee. You don't want to put pressure on your knee. And leaning back, letting a stretch through that front side body. Maybe deepening that bend in the front. And inhale, we're going to come back to Warrior One, or Warrior Two. And then we're going to reverse the stretch, come the other direction. If you'd like, you can put your elbow on top of your knee on your leg. And stretch your arm out in front of you. If you have a block, this is also a great time to place a block right here and place your hand on your block for assistance to get a slightly deeper stretch. Or you can bring your hand down to the ground in front of your foot and extend your left arm over your shoulders and follow your gaze in that direction. Next inhale, we're going to go ahead and turn around and come back to a runner's lunge, placing our left knee down on the ground behind us. And if this is comfortable, you can stay here. You can also push up on your front leg, or if you have blocks, this is also a great time for blocks. Try to get a slightly deeper stretch through your front quad. This is a muscle that we don't stretch very often, especially when we're sitting down all day. Now even more than usual. And breathing deeply through our nose. Exhale. Inhale, extend our front leg out in front of us. Go ahead and flex that front foot and just bend over, getting a deep stretch in your hamstring. Wherever it is that you're comfortable, try not to curve your back too much. A little bit of curving is going to happen, but try to extend your back more than anything, so that if you were to touch your knee in any capacity, it would be your chest first, not your nose. Now breathing here. To that front hamstring. The next inhale, we're going to go ahead and come forward, and we're going to come down into pigeon. So supporting yourself on your hands. You're going to bring your shin down to rest on the ground. Whether you'd like your shin to be fairly close to you or out at a 90-degree angle is up to you and up to your flexibility. It does get harder the farther out that you place your leg. So I would recommend starting it fairly close to you so that you can stay right on top, evenly balanced between your left, the weight on your left leg and the weight on your right leg. Inhale. There's a few different things you can do in this position. Either we can push ourselves up to feel a deep stretch, or I think for an equally deep stretch, you can go ahead and lean forward. And this is a nice relaxing one, just placing your head down on the ground. And paying some attention to those hips that don't get a lot of attention, especially with our current lifestyle. I should say, I hope you all are doing a lot more movement than I am. Inhale, we're going to come up, back to downward facing dog. Ooh, wow, and see if you can really feel that difference between your right body and your left body. For me, I know it's really big. I'm going to switch directions, just so I'm not doing everything backwards for you, but you can stay where you are. So here we are back in downward facing dog. We're going to inhale, we're going to extend our left leg up, back behind us, and go ahead and bend it over, staying rooted through your hands and your feet, stacking your hips, feeling a really deep stretch through that front side of your body. Cool. Inhale, extend up. And And exhale, we're going to bring our left leg in line with our feet, rotating our right ankle, our right heel back down to the ground, foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhale, come all the way up, and here we are in Warrior One. Again, try to keep your shoulders in line with your hips, and try not to let your back leg fall in too much. If anything, keep your weight towards the outside edge of your back foot. I'm trying to keep our hips and our shoulders both facing forward while rotating through that back leg. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up. And deep breathing, bend through that front leg, not more than 90 degrees. You don't want to let your knee get in front of your ankle. And breathe. And inhale. Now open up your arms. Open up your back legs to 90 or your back foot, so it's 90 degrees perpendicular to your front foot. They should be lined up so your heel is in line with the middle of your back foot. You're going to extend your arms out to either side. Gaze over your front middle finger and deepen that stretch. Again, don't fall into it. You want to keep holding yourself up, not more than 90 degrees. And breathe. I'm still trying to keep those hips and those shoulders open now aligned straight forward instead of the way that our head is actually turned. 3 more breaths. Next inhale, go ahead and flip your right hand or your left palm up to the sky. So your right hand either behind you or on your thigh or on your calf, but not on your knee. And lean back. Try to get that stretch through your front side body. Shoulders away from your ears. Next inhale, we're going to come forward and placing your left elbow either on top of your left knee, or if you have a block or on the ground. We're going to reverse that stretch. Going to open our right hand over the top, shoulders away from ears. Again, I always have to remind myself. And go ahead and just gaze over. And breathe deeply. For the next inhale, we're going to come down into a runner's lunge. Placing your back knee down on the ground. If you'd like, you can stay here. If you have blocks and you want to use those for support, those are good. We can place our hands on top of our left knee and sort of go ahead and push back for a stretch through our front right quad. And get the sideways best for today. That's okay. I should also mention, I should have said this earlier, if you have sensitive knees, this is a good time to place like a pillow or something, or a blanket underneath your knee that's on the ground. Exhale, we're gonna come down. Now inhale, we're gonna move back. The same pose we were in earlier, bending back over our back knee, straightening our left knee. So you get a really good hamstring stretch. Inhale, we'll extend. Exhale, we'll let ourselves go over a little bit. It's really tempting to curve your back. I know I was just doing that, so try not to. But if you have to, it's fine. We're gonna inhale, and if before we were in runner's lunge, now we're gonna come down into pigeon. So whoever's comfortable for you, this side might be different than the other side. For me, it's still about the same. Keep my left foot pretty close to my body. The hips are pretty tight. Then again, whether you'd like to push up and have a slight arch in your back, or bend forward onto your elbows, or onto your hands and your head, whatever's comfortable for you. And just breathe here. Continuing to breathe deeply into your belly. If your mind starts to wander, if you feel any pain, if you feel any pain, adjust. If you feel any discomfort, go ahead and just bring your attention back to the intention that you set for yourself at the beginning of our practice. Right before we go into our Shavasana, we'll go ahead, lay down on our back, into happy baby. Bring your knees in, so you can grab your feet, outsides of your feet with your hands. Just extend them out. Just go ahead and move your body around a little bit. See how you're feeling now, how that's different from how you were feeling earlier today. And extend. And then stretch out. Almost like a starfish. Allowing your feet to roll out. Palms facing up. Shoulder blades rolled under. And breathe. Let all of the parts of your body slowly melt away. Relaxing every muscle. You're just in the ground. If you're ready, exhale. And roll over to your right side. Lay your head on your elbow just for a moment. And push yourself up. When you're ready, back to a comfortable seated position. Take a few breaths here. Take the next breath. Go ahead and say thanks to your body, to your God, to your mat. And I thank you for practicing with me today. Something that I usually mention at the start of my classes, which I failed to today, was that yoga is an ancient science and an ancient practice originating in India. And I feel very lucky to have been able to study a very small part of it. Today we practice asanas and a little bit of pranayama at the beginning. Asanas, the primary form of yoga practice in the West, are only one of the 8 limbs of yoga. And I would highly encourage anyone who might be interested to do as much research as they want to or can. It's a really beautiful and wise way of organizing the practices in your life and learning about yourself. So with that, thank you all for listening, wherever you are, whenever you are, and I'll see you next week. Bye.